he's back. Oh no, I am back, but I also forgot my paint pot that I've left in the kitchen. Hang on. Right, who's here then? Who is here? Patrick's here. Good evening. How are you, sir? We have also got Zeitgeist and Requiem. Good to see you all. That means some entry jingles are in order. Bounce is also in. Oh, I didn't see Bounce.
Hey, oh, we got a new subscriber, baby.
The B12. Patrick's going to be missing a chunk of the stream, waiting for Toothless until her mum gets in. Then I got to get back to my apartment. Okay, dude, no worries. Oh, let me turn the camera on. Sat here reading these messages. Camera's not even on. Oh, world's dirtiest keyboard. I've not even typed out a Discord message yet. Hang on. Just ignore the keyboard. Avert your eyes, for Papa Nurgle's keyboard is here. Right. Shortest Discord I am live message. Super duper. Had to box everything up so the apartment could get painted, so still have to unpack a bit tonight. Okay. Zeitgeist is good. Long day at work, but mostly over. Still answering emails, but then being physically at work. Okay. Requiem is still working. The dirtiest keyboard I've ever seen. I mean, I've had it for like 15 years or something ridiculous. I got it as a leaving present when I left the job. Yeah, I mean, you can collect the art Requiem without playing the game, right? There's a lot of people that collect Warhammer that have never played the game. Seriously, grab a baby wipe. It means that it needs a real industrial cleaning, right? If anyone wants to have chill fun duels on Master Duel, let me know. Yeah, I'll be up for a bit of that. Maybe we'll do a bit of that on Thursday. Day 30, VIP day, vintage. Can you do exclamation mark streak so that I can see that it is indeed your 30th stream in a row? I think that's the command, right? Duels on Thursday will be sick. Yeah, nice one. Got quite a few things being suggested for Thursdays nowadays, which is good. Give Twitch the loading time. Yeah, no worries, Vintage. Good to see you. How are things in Germany, Vintage? How are you getting on? How's your day been? Miros is back as well. Miros, how are you? How's your Wednesday going? So I think today it was suggested that we do a little bit of painting on the Lord of Schools. So I can fetch that big boy. We'll be joining Germany on the sidelines in 45 minutes time. Yeah, it's been one of the worst England tournaments. It's probably the worst one since 2016. "30 days is the longest streak I ever had." Ah, nice. I'm glad that you chose this channel to do 30 days in a row. Awesome work. Nicely done. Today, Lord of Schools, Miros. How about you? What are you working on, Miros?
Lord of Schools. Lord of Schools. Lord of Schools.
Yeah, this thing is a big boy. The biggest boy. Lord Scullington is here. I might need to move the camera because he's so big. Let me move the camera up a little bit. Oh. Well, I've moved the camera loads higher and it's still massive. I mean, it's a huge mini, to be fair. Feels wrong calling it a mini. Yeah, it's a bigature, right? This is a big boy. So what am I gonna do? I guess it needs some brassy brass, right? Black Sigil's here as well. Sir Black of the Sigil, how are you, sir? Yeah, I think we'll do some brassy brass. Paint a bit more brassy brass. See how we feel about that. That was miserable. 3 ads just to start the stream. Oh dear, oh dear. I put the ad setting on low. So, yeah, this music seems appropriate. Always a little bit of metal around here. All of the music on the channel is entirely made by me as well, Miros, in case you didn't know. And sometimes we make songs on a Thursday members-only stream. Manatha! Hello, hello, good to see you. Welcome to the Members Club. Black Sigil gifted you a membership yesterday. Good to see you. I'm too warm with the aircon off and too cold with the aircon on. First world problems, right? You thinking of making some YouTube vids now you're monetized? Yeah, I mean, I just need the time, that's all it is. Right now, my time is heavily limited. But yes, I do hope to make some stuff. Manatha, what have you been up to, dude? Good to see you back in the chat. You, sir, are British. There we have it. I guess we're going to paint some trim. Which means these guys that we've worked on this week are just going to have to sit and wait for a little bit more time. Put those over here somewhere. Maybe over here. So you can see we've got some brass in a variety of places. We've got some blood in a variety of places. We're going to continue that theme with some brassy brass, my favourite brass paint. Plug in the cable for the paint shaker's disappeared again. Grab that, plug it in, shake it up. Where is said brassy brass? What happens when you find things when you've actually organised your paint? What a time to be alive. How have we already got a bot in the Twitch chat? Swing, swing goes the Banhammer. Manatha has just released a new album. Nice one. Put it in the Discord, dude. Let's have a listen. I wonder if YouTube can use AI or something to automatically make you stream highlights to upload. What? This model? Is this what you're asking about? This model is massive. Here's a Space Marine. Here's a big model. This is the big boy. We paint this when we reach milestones in the stream. So 1,000 subs sounds like a good time to paint the big boy. I was also trying to watch England. Oh, we don't want to open that wet palette. That contains the plague. Where's my normal palette gone? Oh yeah, there. Right, let's get the brassy brass on the go, shall we? Yeah, there's the Discord. Did you leave us? Manatho, back in the Discord. Good to have you. Yeah, I'm sure he's definitely been in the Discord before, because I remember you posting what the album was going to be when you were last in there. Frankie, the Fishman. How are you, buddy? How are you getting on? Looks very heretical. Do you know what is more heretical, Requiem? This is just for you. Dead. Brown bread. R.I.P. to the false emperor. We have sacrificed the Space Marine, our painting will please the blood god. Can't see or post anything. You couldn't do, but I've given you a role now, so if you go back in, you should be able to see stuff. You have to wait till I give you a role. That's how we keep the bots at bay. He's deader than dead. That's it. Miros was this close to Impulse buying the new Carcass Front Trench Crusade box. Ah, okay. Yeah, the Trench Crusade stuff looks pretty cool, right? Some good stuff, man. Death to the false emperor! Requiem to avenge the fallen brother! Yeah, he's very fallen now. He's in several bits. When you hear strange noises, that's me inside your walls. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Right, let's put some paint on. What's everyone working on tonight, then? My friends, what gets the blessing of your paintbrush on this Wednesday evening? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I'm still laughing at yesterday's fish finger death punch. Phenomenal work. Bum, ba, bum, bum. Blood for the Blood Gods. Making a Chaos Sorcerer. Nice. I've got a Chaos Sorcerer for the Old World / AOS. It's the same one that comes in the new Old World box, which is weird because they've made all these new models and then put the old Sorcerer model in there. Although I did change the head on my Sorcerer model for something a little more blasphemous. Frankie's doing well. Slow day at work. Keep checking the England match. Yeah, I've got it on in the background. Although we've been shite all tournament, so I'll be happy when it's finished. I'd rather just lose now than scrape through and have to sit and watch another hour and a half of this shite. No more blasphemy! Repent of your heresy! Never! Blood for the Blood God. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the plasma on the Dreadnought yesterday, so remind me later, and we'll do something a little less heretical. Their keeper's having an absolute blinder. Very true. Yeah. Do you reckon it was a penalty or not, bouncing, in your humble opinion? Of course. Requiem, I'm telling the Emperor about you. You're naughty. Cobalt Commando! Posting some minis. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Have a little look. What have we got? I painted him with that brush and Applecraft paint as a challenge. Oh, nice. He looks very battle worn. Very worn indeed. Nice work, dude. Whoa, look at that brush. That brush needs some love and attention and maybe some soap. Nice trim, yeah, forever. Forever painting the trim with this model. What's everybody else up to? We've got Blood for the Blood God doing a sorcery chaos boy. Manatha has posted some music. I'll have a listen after the stream. Ooh, some long songs in there, mate. Looks pretty cool. I'll definitely give that a listen. Let's have a look. It's got one of those big flaming balls. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Plenty going on in the Discord right now, which is nice.
Hey up, thank you for following my stream.
Thank you for following my stream. Thank you for following me, man of the music tribute. Thank you for following me. Thank you for following me, man of the music. Oh yeah. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. His balls are on fire. Wasn't easy getting the front half on, was it not? What did it require? Focus, determination, sheer will. Sure, I recognise those drums from somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where. Very familiar. He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy. He's found me on YouTube, he's found me on Twitch. Nice work, dude. Nice work. Good to have you in both. Good to have you in both indeed. Have you seen it? Yes, Vintage. Yes, sir. Let me jump onto Twitch. Give you the VIP. 30 streams in a row. Nice work. You said you'd do it, and you did. I've just got to remember how to do VIP. I've only ever made one person a VIP before. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Patrick, this is going to sound sappy, but I really value this community and the virtual time we spend together. Thank you all for being red. Patrick, Very nice message. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, it's really nice that we all get to sit here and spend this time together. Enjoy our hobby. Have a good laugh. Good group of mates we have developed here. And that group keeps growing, which is even better. Thank you for being here and helping to make it what it is. Right, apparently I can do it in the Twitch chat. If I do VIP vintage sheep. There you go, my friend. Enjoy. Enjoy being a very important sheep. Honestly, agreed. This place is great. Thank you, Miros. Appreciate that. Thank you for being here. It's only great when we got all the great people, right? I mean, I just sit here and talk nonsense and do a little bit of painty fun times. But some of the stuff you guys come out with is hilarious. Fantastic. It's nice to see you. To see you nice. Oh, wrong camera. Right, let's get some more trim done, boys. I can't wait to actually paint along again. Yes. Good to get the grey done with these lads around here having a good time. Yeah, congratulations, Vintage. Very deserved. 30 in a row. Nice work. 100% agree, but get back on track with the spirit. Haha, melons. Melons for everyone. Not wrong, this is a great place to hang out on a Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Yes, sir. Big fat juicy peach. And Black Sigil's got his new tiny 3 camera. Does that mean the camera collection is complete? Great big round juicy melons. Melons for everybody. Not the fruit chat again. Not the bloody fruit chat again. Two more Tail 2. Are they the big ones? How many? What will your total camera collection look like at that point, Black Sigil? Mum's home. I'll catch the tail end in a bit. Nice one, Patrick. Nice work with looking after the toothless dog for an entire month. Enjoy the freedom. Freedom! Yep. June is over, so it's okay to focus more on melons again. That's it. Get those ripe, juicy melons out for everybody. It's summertime, baby. Tail 2, 3 Tail 2s and 2 tiny 3s. Woo-wee! What happens now when you open your wallet? Is it just tears? Does it just cry? It looks at the cameras and cries. That's got to be a lot of dollar bills, but all worth it, really. You're right. You're having a blast, providing top quality entertainment. What I'd do for one of those big bad boys. Yeah, Vintage, I'd rather you didn't spam the letter E over and over again, but here we are. Gets VIP, spams the chat, gets banned. England are still losing with only half an hour left to go. Not ideal. No, can all forget about football for another couple of years. Hydration break, yeah, exactly. We're going to have a hydration break for 2 years after this. Bum bum ba da da da, bum ba da da da. So what are you up to, Slafe? Thanks for coming and checking out the stream. What's the plan with your stream? What are you working on at the minute? Never-ending stream time. Never-ending trim. That's the one. Trim me up. You can make emotes for tier 1 sub, tier 2 sub, tier 3 sub, VIP. Yeah, I don't really use Twitch a lot, Vintage. I mainly use YouTube, so I figured I'll just do tier 1 subs. There's only one tier of sub on YouTube as well. But I'm working on some stuff at the minute, some artwork related stuff, so that may end up being special emotes in the stream. It will also end up being merch. And I've done some AI mock-ups, and then I'm going to hire an artist on Fiverr. Make some cool merch and some new emotes. Could be fun. You don't have a moderator? I do have a moderator, it's just he's been moving house recently. He messaged me actually at the weekend. Top guy, he's called Skull Candy. He's a nice bloke, very nice bloke, lives in the US of A. Hopefully he'll be back soon, or I may have to get a new Twitch mod. Well, at least he's got Eze on the pitch now, so that if it does go to penalties, we can at least definitely miss one. Bit late, hope you don't mind. Your failure to attend on time has been noted, Joe Robinson. Jesus Christ, that's a big world eater. Yeah, he eats only the biggest worlds. Yeah, big demon engine. Right, so I've got some brass on this side now. Let's do some brass on the other one next to it. Starting to take shape there. The more brass you get on there, the more it looks corny. Corny, 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 corny. Is it the corn throne thingy? It is the Lord of Skulls. Don't forget, if you're watching the YouTube stream and you want to put a thumbs up to show that you don't think the stream's rubbish, that'll be super useful. Helps us get in the mix with the algorithm. England with a free kick into the box, headed away by a defender and another defender. Harry Kane's moaning, England fans are groaning, we're never gonna win. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Harry Kane is moaning, England fans are groaning, England are not gonna win. Ooh, ooh. That's my new song, heard it here first. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have the ability to grow a big beard. Oh, get in! Harry Kane, baby! Come on, England! Come on, England! Come on, England! Come on, England! See, my little special song did the business. Less than 30 seconds after I sang my Harry Kane song, he has scored a goal. Whatever you do, don't let Eze take a penalty. Crazy as well, after all the saves the goalie's made, he probably should have saved that. God, done such a sloppy job of this painting. Too busy watching the football. Ah well. All's well that ends okay. Haha, we lose every time. Who do you support, Manatha? Who's your team? Ah, Wolverhampton crowd. Ah, you're from Wolves. Nice. Oh, you're from Australia. From Australia but support Wolves. How on earth did that happen? Goal, 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 goal. CDs is here. Bringing the fire to the chat. How are you, CDs? Are you good? Good to see you. What have you been up to? What figure is that you want to paint vintage? Painted your first mini? Yeah, I saw it in the Discord. A very nice job for a first mini CDs. Appreciate you sharing that with us. It was Timmy, the tech thrall. Yeah, did a really nice little clean job. Have you used a wash? I'm not sure if you've used a wash on the metal or not. Putting a little bit of Nuln Oil on the metal will make it look pretty cool. Bit of Nuln Oil, bit of a dry brush, and it's going to be super duper. Did you enjoy it, CDs? Ah, your father supported Wolverhampton. Wolverhampton. Bloody Wolverhampton. Australia loses all the time too. Can't even break dance. I forgot about that. Yeah, what? I mean, the memes were ruthless. Struth. If you need financial debt advice now you're into 40k, yeah, the plastic addiction is real. I wish I could forget. Yeah, the money that woman got to do that. Atrocious, man. She literally broke dance. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Washed it all in Nuln Oil and did the skin and boot in Agrax Earthshade. Nice. It'd be good to see like a close-up picture of it, like a more detailed picture, if you have the ability to do so. Because you're holding it kind of far away. Be proud. Be proud of the AdMech. So is there any lessons you learnt doing it that you're going to apply to the next one? What's the next one going to be called if that one's Timmy? Calm down. 1, 2, 3. Tony the tech thrall with Timmy and Tony. Did you say you make your own music? Yes, every bit of music, from the jingles to the celebrations to all of the music in the background is entirely made by me. You can see the guitars behind me. Sometimes on a Thursday stream we write songs together. I did that just to get around all the copyright stuff on YouTube. But a lot of my old videos can't be monetized, even though I used royalty-free music that I paid for a subscription to. And I still have copyrights. So now I just use all my music. And you know what? One of my songs got copyright claimed by Dragon Force, which I thought was hilarious. But they rescinded that when I complained. Hey, Psychow! Hello, Olmaph and chat. Finally, I can see a match with England. Yeah, 1-1 so far, doing okay. YouTube is nuts. Yeah, exactly. Very weird. None of my music sounds anything like Dragon Force. I'm not good enough to sound like Dragon Force. I'm not technically noodly. I'm more of a chugger. I like a chug and a breakdown. Not a lot of breakdowns in a Dragon Force song. Which one was that? I'd have to find the email. Let me have a look. Where's my phone? Well, actually, I can't remember which song of mine it was, but I could probably find. I think I put it in the Discord at the time. Yeah, video cannot be monetized. Yeah, look at this. This is what I got. This is the email I got. Content used: City of Gold, Dragon Force. Well, I can tell you right now. It wasn't. It was me. It was all entirely me. So I messaged them and they got it sorted. They got it sorted pretty quickly as well. Actually, it took like 2 or 3 days. Posted the pic in the Discord. Ah, we got a nice zoomed in zoomy. Let me have a look. Ah, nice pic. Yeah, nice work, man. Nice work. Let me have a look at the front. Nice. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I think you could still get away with a bit more wash. But yeah, super cool, man. Thank you for sharing. And I'm glad that you enjoyed it. But I've still not seen what you're going to call the next thrall. Miros votes for Tony the Tech Thrall. What are you going for? CDs? England is struggling. Yeah, for sure. Does it even sound like your song? Not even close, Requiem. Not even close. They even specified a period of time in the song. And they just were not even slightly similar. But the thing is, I questioned it and obviously said, look, this isn't possible. Whereas if you're a streamer that doesn't have their own music, oh, you told me 2-1 just as he's played through on goal. Is that your prediction, or if they actually scored and you're way ahead of me? Oh, what a goal! Goal! Harry Kane scores a goal. Very nice. Very nice. She's done. How are you guys watching this so far ahead of me? Wife named the second one Jimmy. So you got Timmy and Jimmy. I like it. I thought you were going to go for Timmy, Tom and Tiny. What a finish. Lovely jubbly. Has Daphne got used to Otto yet? She's still a bit skittish. She's permanently on edge and trying to climb out the window. Go England, I don't want to lose that bet. My bet was France. So in my office sweepstake, I've got France. Allez le bleu. Not had any of this coffee yet. It's just sat there. Oh, it's not in my Olmaph mug. It's in my prototype Olmaph mug. But seeing as Warhammer are so litigious, I decided against the design. Anyone seen this mug before? It's kind of hard to show it without pouring the coffee out. Yeah, I didn't mean to put it in that mug. Oh well, here's what it is. I wrote the names on the bottom, so I'll name one Olmaph. I would be honoured, CDs, if you had a mini named Olmaph. That'd be awesome. France haven't even hit 3rd gear yet, which is worrying. I mean, to be fair, they've not gone over any roadblocks. They've had very simple games. But yes, yesterday they did look good, but they were playing Sweden. I was surprised how little Sweden did to challenge them. Daphne doesn't like Otto, you can always bring her another kid. Well, does anybody want Daphne? Anybody in the chat want the cat? Free to a good home. There can't be many cats that have their own emote on YouTube, right? Dum-dum-dum-dum. Oh, Sweden almost caught them a couple of times. Yeah, Isak had an attempt that he should have at least hit the target with. The ball just zipped right through him. I don't think you would like Rocky. You got a dog called Rocky. I have a brother, Tobias, since he convinced me to put a Thunderhammer on my sword, bro. Ah, that's pretty cool as well. Yeah, we've got the Olmaph, the ozone in full effect. Maybe I'll do that. Everybody that reaches 6 months membership on the YouTube channel will get a mini named after them. Does that sound like a good idea? I mean, I get myself into trouble when I think out loud. But that doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. A Khorne Berserker called Requiem, that'd be pretty cool, right? As long as I get to be called, of course. I mean, you paid for call, so should definitely be Belisarius CD's call. Belisarius has got too many names as it is. Do not put my name on the heretical minis. Oscar named the dog Rocky. Nice. That's cool. I used to like a Rocky chocolate bar. They were pretty cool back in the day. As for the film Rocky, I don't think I've seen it. I've seen like a little bit of it, but I don't think I've seen a full Rocky. I don't think I've seen any film in full that Sylvester Stallone's in. I don't know anything about him. Back in your own apartment. Wow. Have you not been there at all in the last month, or have you... That must be really weird, going back to your apartment after a month. Keep painting the handle of my drink. Bloody hell. Orbid Nora. A plague marine called Dudgicus. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, that could be quite a good thing when I see people have got 6-month membership. Mini named after you. Nice little reward. Haha, it was very into Paw Patrol. Yeah, I mean, I should have known, right? You don't get a lot of children watching boxing films. Adrian! Popped in twice, there's been painting and renovations. Oh, nice. Have you got a before and after? That'd be pretty cool. Psychow placed a new order, bought some colours, a paint shaker and a starter kill team. Oh, exciting, Psychow. What's in the starter kill team at the minute? Give you them after. Nice one, dude. That'll be cool. That would be cool, brother. So much trim, where do I begin? Where does it end? Does anybody really know? Blue Boys and Death Guard, awesome. Oh, you're going to enjoy that. What a nice little box. Yeah, no rush, Patrick. No rush, my friend. I just like to see a before and after of anything, really. Pretty cool. Got a nice one of my garden somewhere from when I landscaped it last year. My first kill team, I understand that is easier to play. Well, it's one unit versus another unit, although there are some differences. But yeah, it should be some good fun. You got to enjoy the hobby in whichever way suits you best, right, Psycho? Plus, the green boys, the dirty boys are a lot of fun. Death Guard have some really nice models. Well, England are through. England won. Good to see. Well, the result's a good one. One unit versus one unit. Yeah, I was thinking of doing some stuff. Is my camera flipped upside down? Weird. Don't know why it did that. I need to get more gaffer tape for that at some point. In fact, there's some gaffer tape here. All you need is gaffer tape and WD-40. There you go, hide this dirty keyboard. Get rid of that. Repairs on the fly with Olmaph. Yeah, quite like. Yeah, as I was saying, I quite like the idea of having like a tabletop tear up on the Olmaph channel. I'll pick a couple of units, just have a cheeky little battle. Could be fun. Might be shit. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Plus the starter kit has 2 teams terrain game board. Yeah, pretty nice. You can pick them up for a fair price as well, the starter kit. Do you know why gaffer tape is like the Force? Why is that, Patrick? It has a light side, a dark side, and it holds the Uniforce together. Nice. What is this beast? Distorted Milk, good to see you in the Twitch chat. This, my friend, is a Lord of Skulls. It's a big boy. But we hit 1,000 subs on the YouTube channel this week. And when we achieve a goal of ours, we paint something massive, and that massive thing is the Lord of Skulls. A big boy demon engine, but Distorted Milk. Are you a collector of the plastic? A fan of the miniatures? Good to have you here. Appreciate you getting involved, my friend. It is very spiky as well. A little bit sore getting this paint on in some places. Completely new to the hobby in general. Haven't picked anything up yet. What makes you want to join the hobby? Have you been reading any of the books, playing any of the computer games? Have you got some mates that play it? What about Warhammer currently takes your fancy? Played Space Marines 2 through the campaign and it was super fun. Currently reading the Eisenhorn omnibus. Ah, that sounds good, man. So, is there a particular bit of Space Marine 2 that you want to have in a plastic form? Do you like the Space Marines? Maybe the Tyranids? Or even the Thousand Suns? What is it? What are you thinking? Have you got any thoughts on the first bit of plastic? Dum, dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Bouncing swords. Yeah, you gotta find one thing to be addicted to, and around here it's plastic books and computer games. Throw in some trading cards onto that pile as well. Look at this, CDs trying to convert them into an AdMech enjoyer. Great book, honestly one of Zeitgeist's favourites. AdMech for the win, says Miros. Look at all these AdMech fans crawling out of the woodwork. Or should I say calling out of the woodwork? Not my best word. Had to finish watching the England-Congo game. Yeah, I watched it whilst I was on the stream, although there was people in the chat telling me who'd scored and when before I saw it happen. Some people clearly living in the future. Feeling like the Custodies might be fun to collect. Very into Dune and like the idea of the God Emperor. Yeah, Custodies have got some good models. They've got nice models in 40k and in 30k as well. I don't know how familiar you are with the Horus Heresy, but you can get some Custodies from that era. And you can use them in 40k as well, even though they are 30k models. And fruit. Yeah, that's it. Plastic, computer games, trading cards, fruit. Patrick's nemesis, the Golden Boys. A good, strong army, that's it. AdMech is very interesting. Just feel like the minis will be a pain to paint. Yeah, Custodies probably a better entry point than AdMech for a beginner painter, I guess. There's lots of gold, right? Check out the 30k models. Didn't know you could do that. Yeah, they've in the last few months they've released a load of 30k Custodies, and you can use those in 40k as well, which is quite nice. Guardian Easter has joined us as well in the Twitch chat. Redeemed a free sub as well. Nice work, dude. Does that mean I now have to celebrate the alarm going off for me gifting a sub?
We got a new subscriber.
Why not? Thank you for being here and earning enough points for a free sub, Guardian Easter! Thank you for earning the sub. Thank you for earning the sub, my friend. Always good to see you, Guardian Easter. How have you been? What have you been up to? What have you been working on? And yes, we hit 1,000 subs in the YouTube, so we've gone for a little bit of Lord of Skulls action. CDs just started with them, did their first mini, wasn't bad.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
oh.
you. Thank you.
Oh yeah! Black Sigil gifted member. Black Sigil gifted member. Oh yeah! Ads commission. Welcome to the members, baby. Baby, let's go.
Thank you
very much, Black Sigil, for the gift of member.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I like to see the guy on the screen dance. Dance, monkey, dance. Dance, monkey, dance, monkey, dance, monkey. Oh. I guess this is what I get for nearly a year of chats. Yeah, you were in like one of the first ever Warhammer streams on this channel, right? Guardian Easter. Requiem was looking at AOS minis earlier. Really like the look of the tree faction and the dinosaurs. Yeah. Lots of more variety in AOS than 40k.
Thank you.
Yeah, a lot more fantasy, right?
Thank you.
What? Hazmat's got a gifted sub.
Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Black Sigil Studios making me dance like a fool. Don't worry, baby, it's you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome stuff, my friend. 2 for 2. Hazmat. Not seen Hazmat for a while. They're in the Discord though, I'm fairly sure, so that's good. Hopefully that'll coax them back in. Bit like it did when you gave Manather a sub yesterday and then they came back to the stream. Which was very good, very nice. Although I think I've bashed the camera during that celebration. Ruining the good work that I did with the gaffer tape only a few moments ago. Yeah, Distorted Milk, if you want to jump in the Discord, you can take a look around. Maybe get some inspiration in there. Just type !_ Discord in the chat and you'll get a link. You come and have a look, get involved. Dum 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 da 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 dum. Made the mistake of cooking with the window open earlier. Had to fight off flies.
Thank you. Thank you.
Surely not. Black Sigil gave himself a membership. Dancing for the 3rd time.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, bashed my head on the Lord of Skulls. I don't know what I was expecting.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, what a mad man. Mirosh, you are exactly right. Legendary Black Sigil Studios. And don't forget, as I say many times, even when he's not dropping memberships like there's no tomorrow, if you like Old World Warhammer, bearing in mind there was a very nice Old World reveal on Friday last week, go and drop a sub to Black Sigil Studios. He does battle reports on Old World. Some top quality stuff there. Well worth a watch. If you want to see a sexy Canadian with a very nice beard, off you go. Click on him, give him a sub, enjoy. Oh, I'm all hot and bothered now after all that dancing around. Oh. Requiem, this reminds me, I need to check the Twitch Prime. Yeah, when does that need redoing? Yeah, don't forget guys, if you've got Twitch and you use Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free on the Twitch channel, which gets you all the same access that a YouTube membership gets you, but it's free. New subscriber, baby.
We got a new subscriber, baby.
Requiem, baby. Awesome stuff, Requiem. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Whoa, everyone's giving us subs and stuff. Awesome. What a day. England win 2-1. We get all these subs and memberships, and we got new people enjoying the channel, such as Distorted Milk. Don't forget to check out the Discord, Distorted Milk. You'll see a lot of cool stuff in there. From pizzas to minis to dogs to cactus. There's all sorts of stuff.
Thank you.
Burn the calories as we subscribe. Oh, baby! Burning the calories. Thank you, Patrick Dodgy, for being a member. Thank you for being a member. Oh, I'm tired now. Oh, appreciate that. Oh, Black Sigil.
Thanks for the great stream.
Super chat. Super chat. Thank you very much, baby. Thanks for the great streams to chill and hang out too. Doing great things, my friend. Canadian dollars are welcome here. Thank you very much for staying here. Giving me the super chat. I'd say it's a super chat from a super chap. Yeah! Oh. Ooh-wee. Right, I've got to put the aircon back on now. Oh, I am hot. Pepsi. Get inside. Throwing pills around like a strip club. Yes, sir. See the store. Oh,
Thank you.
good God. Yes, Miros. Thank you for the gifted member.
Thank you.
Let's do a spin. Ooh, yeah, let's get dizzy up inside here.
Thank you.
Oh, awesome stuff. Miros, appreciate that, buddy. Keelan222 getting the gifted membership. As I was about to say, before I got wonderfully interrupted, Distorted Milk. I really recommend combat patrols. If you see a combat patrol that you like, it's always a good way to start an army. I've got about 13 combat patrols. They are good. It's a good entry into the hobby. But which one would you go for if it was a combat patrol? I'm gonna have to log that in my phone as a workout, I think. Goodness me. Appreciate it, guys. I sincerely appreciate it. It's fantastic to be able to sit here for 10 hours a week entertaining you, and for another 10 hours a week editing videos and planning merchandise and giveaways and all that sort of stuff. Tidying up the Discord like I did the other day, with all these different sections in there. If you guys weren't getting involved, then I'd just be sat talking to myself. Which I do on a regular basis anyway, but it's more fun when people respond. Oh. Yeah, Distorted Milk. The main thing to think is rule of cool. Don't know if you've heard that phrase before, but when it comes to Warhammer, if you think it's cool, go for it. It's better to lose with an army that you think is cool than get beaten with an army you only bought because you thought it was supposed to be good. What's good changes. What is cool lasts forever. Bum 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 da 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 dum 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 da da da. Feel like I'd learn better by myself at first and then actually build my Custodes army. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Psycho! Oh yeah! England won, enjoying a glass of wine. Nice evening.
Thank you.
Waving the paintbrush like it's a wand. Wingardium Leviosa, thank you very much, baby.
Thank you. 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 Thank you.
Awesome, Psycho. Thank you for being a member again. We've got a lot of 2-monthers going on now. I like it. Double month membership, baby. Was thinking of painting the Marines in the starter set as Raven Guard. Nice. What attracts you to the Raven Guard, Mr. Milk? How much do I have to donate for feet pics? You get free feet pics every other Thursday. Don't worry about that. Wiggly wiggly. We even have an emote of a foot for members. Wiggly wiggly. If you want to see my hairy trotters, you are more than welcome. It's the jerk-off instruction that's going to cost you. Dum 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 ba. Olmaph toes, that's the one. Hell yeah, baby! Awesome, awesome! What a little community we've got here. Going strong and growing stronger. Smash or pass on the Iron Strider. There we go. CDs has found the Wiggly Wiggly emote in the Twitch as well. Yeah, regardless of which channel you are on, you have access to the Olmaph feat. Let me have a look at the Iron Strider. Let me have a look. Bum, diggy, bum, bum, bum. Yeah, looks cool. Nice little AdMech model. I like that. Yeah, 28 quid, not too bad as well. Nice little looking model that. Their version of sign language. Me being born deaf makes me connected to them a little bit more. Oh, that's awesome, Mill. That's a nice way to have representation in the hobby, right? The school I went to was a specialist school for deaf children as well. Many, many moons ago. So I can do the alphabet, that's about all I can remember. And I guess the alphabet's different depending on which country you're in as well. Whereabouts on this blue and green marble floating through space are you then, Distorted Milk? All the feet in the chat from CDs. CDs is a foot guy, pass it on. America, baby, woo! Oh, I don't know American Sign Language. Unfortunately, only BSL. So I can't woo you with my inclusive ways. However, that's such a nice way of doing things, Raven Guard. I like it. I like the story, dude. Very nice. hard to get the light in some of these places sometimes when you're trying to paint the big boy. But yeah, hopefully you can get some Raven Guard, get them painted up and put them in the Discord, and then I can feature them on some of my YouTube videos or even on olmaph.com. CDs prefers toasters to feet. Well, each to their own, my friend, each to their own. You like what you like. We are the angry mob, we read the papers every day. Apparently the new Old World core set will be 156 quid. Yeah, I think starter sets are basically 150 quid nowadays. Oh, is that the Games Workshop price or the post 20% price? It's got to be the post 20% price, right? Games Workshop, it'll be like 190 or something, I would have thought. That's what I think. That's what I think. God, this thing's so big. Can't quite describe to you how big this big boy is. It's taken me an hour and a half and I've painted the brass on 2 canisters. Oh man. That's what she said. I wish that's what she said. Games Workshop price? There's no way. If that is the Games Workshop price, I'd potentially even pick it up. I've never heard those words. No, not necessarily that Raven Guard are deaf, but that they use a form of sign language. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. I think 15650 will be the post 20% price because there's no way Games Workshop are releasing a full starter set like that for 150. I mean, if that's right, and it means you can get that starter set from Wayland Games or even Merlin Miniatures for 126 quid, 120 quid, that's going to be awesome. All those minis for that price. Really trying to get people into Old World if that is the case. Oh, I'll turn the aircon back off now that I'm not dancing around like an idiot. Look how filthy my handle is to my... Because I move my hand out of the way of the stream, I end up... The mug keeps catching strays from the paintbrush. Hey! CDs! With the 1500 bits!
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Thank you, thank you, thank you, baby! CDs with the big chair. Thank you very much. CDs with the chair. Let's go and buy a beer. Thank you, homie. Thank you, homie. What? Yeah, baby. Thank you, CDs, for the chair, baby. What a homie. What a homie. Thank you, CDs. Appreciate that, my friend. Miros's painting has improved in the last week as well. Yeah, I guess it's, you know, repetition and learning from what you're doing, right? And now that you found a stream to sit and chill with, you will continue to find more time to enjoy the hobby because you've got a place to do it now. Thank you for being here, Miros. with that before it gets more strays. Oh. Turn the aircon off and CDs drops bloody 1500 bits. Awesome, man. Red hot again now. Bloody red hot again now. Bum 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 ba da da da. Bum 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 da da da. So we'll have at least got the brass on 2 canisters done, which is nice. I had a barbecue today at work, that was awesome. Burger, sausage, chicken, chips in my belly. Yummy, yummy. This guy is getting shiny. Very shiny. Psych out, that's what I thought too, but then I realised I was seeing worse and worse. That's another way of doing it, right? If your eyesight gets worse, your painting gets better. CDs, 3 minis painted, only 125 to go. Really? Is that how many you've got? Ooh-wee. That's a lot of plastic, dude. Oh. CD's got 3,200 points of Mechanicum and the Armageddon box. Wow. That's a Laura plastic, my friend. You'll be able to have some right nice little battles at home. Are you going to be learning how to play at home, CDs, or are you going to go to a local game store? What's the plan? Guardian Easter. Don't know if this has already been discussed in chat. Yeah, every day this week, Guardian Easter, but I'm always happy to discuss it again. What does everyone think of the new Exodite kill team? Yeah, there's been a lot of hype in chat for the Exodite kill team. Neatly Trimmed yesterday said he was going to buy 3. He was going to have 3 lots of 6 models of Exodite. That was his plan. I think this might be the first box I buy 4 boxes of. So you're going to have 2 units of 6. That'll be nice. Yeah, a lot of love for the Dino Riders, right? CDs, I got a match this weekend. Is it your first match? Is everything going to be ready in time, or are you just going to play unpainted? How much do you reckon it'll be once the Exodite come out just as a unit of 3 in a box rather than the kill team box? Yeah. That is the question, right? I think most people will wait, maybe buy the 1 kill team box, but then buy multitudes of the box when they inevitably get released on their own. Frankie reckons $75 for the 3-unit Exodite box. Yeah, probably about right. Maybe slightly less. I mean, I say in a hopeful manner. Can you paint 60 plus minis in 3 days? I mean, if you didn't go to sleep, you might have half a chance. Probably 45 quid. Yeah, that sounds about right. 45 quid. I can barely paint 1 in 60 days. Yeah, sounds about right. This one has taken me many, many days. I've probably sat with chat for about 15, 16 hours on this. And it's not even half done. Oh man. He'll still be doing it this time next year. I'll definitely be doing this next time. This time next year. That is for sure. I'm too easily distracted for a start. It's a massive model. Starting to take shape. This is the most paint it's ever had on it. Guardian Easter, I guess I better start building the zoanthropes. Zoanthropes. Enjoy it, Guardian Easter. Enjoy, my friend. I bet that was the first thing on your school report, probably not wrong. If you don't want the orcs and interested in selling them, let me know. Yeah, I mean they're not special kill team orcs, are they? The orcs that come with the box. They are regularly, easily available orcs. However, I think eBay will be full of them when that box comes out, because the people will just ship them on because they don't want them. Oh man. Oh, 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 oh. Je suis fatigué. Hey, look at this, Miros in the Discord. Nice guy, look at that. He's got quite a weathered look to him as well. Ah, you got some transfers on there, that's nice. 6'7", look at that. Nice work. Now for something completely indifferent. I'm going to put him to one side because yesterday I said I would paint the plasma coil on my dreadnought and I didn't. I said I would use this specific paint, plasma coil glow. So I'm going to put that in the shaker because this plasma coil was green and then people were like, oh, you can't have green plasma on a space marine. And I thought, you know what, I need to give this blue plasma paint a little bit of a working. So I airbrushed over the plasma gun and we'll give it a little painting, shall we? I might even do some transfers if I can find some. Although I don't know where my transfers have gone. I had a box with them all in, but I don't know where that box is now. Maybe one for another time. So yeah, here's a little dreadnought I did last year. I think it was last year. And we're going to splodge on some of this blue. I think it was Requiem that wanted to see this paint, if it was worth getting. Let's find out together, shall we? Finally, something not blasphemous. That is right. Just for you, my friend. Just pour vous. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Dum, 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 dum. So now it's glowing. Kind of the light kind of yeah, it looks alright in real life. There we go. A glowing blue plasma gun. Just need some transfers now. I can't remember where I've put my transfers. Which is not ideal. But we'll find those. We'll find those. Not the norm to see some non-heretic stuff around here. Don't know what's worse, the lag I'm getting today or seeing a blueberry. I've not dropped any frames, so if there is an issue with the stream, it's the YouTube side. And I can only apologise. Sorry for that, dude. Beautiful paint job, thanks to Stored Milk. And if I can do it, you guys can too, for sure. I've got shaky hands and I'm often distracted by chat, but I enjoy it and I learn from it. And this isn't finished, there's still some touching up to do, but I really enjoyed doing it. And that's the main thing, right? You've got to enjoy yourself. Got to enjoy it. Enjoy, have the fun. Anyway, let's put him back on the blueberry shelf. Here's another one for Requiem, a non-heretic. Just need to do the bass on him. No heresy here. Gone for 10,000 years, but recently returned. It's Robot Girly Man. I've got Marneus Calgar to do at some point as well. So much aura in that mini. Yes, sir. The blueberries. Who doesn't like the blueberries? Well, blood for the blood god, obviously. This is more blood god scene. Brass and blood. Heretics could never. What about Abaddon? I get that a lot of people call him Abaddon, but I'm an Abaddon kind of guy. The Despoiler. That's been my favourite character since I was a kid. What is the Lord of Schools? What faction did he go with? So his head is a symbol of Khorne. Khorne is one of the 4 Chaos gods. So he is Chaos, specifically Khorne. Abaddon. Yeah, exactly. That's how I say it. And he is Abaddon, so it works, right? Does what it says on the tin. Right. Let me go for a wee. Let me go urinate, and I'll be right back. And we'll do another hour, shall we? Giardi, see you shortly. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I love that the Lord of Schools is one of the only faction-specific demon engines. Wait, is it pronounced Abaddon, not Abaddon? Yeah, I say Abaddon. But a lot of people say Abaddon. So there we go. A Badu or a Badon't? That is the question. Right, let's do another hour of brass, shall we? Let's get brassing. Let's get brassic. Easily done when collecting the plastic. Don't forget, if you're new around here and you're not in the Discord, firstly, get involved in the chat. Very friendly, very fun. Secondly, get yourself over to Discord. !Discord, come get involved. Whilst I continue with Operation Brass. I say whichever one will annoy the person I'm talking to. Nice work. After many swipes of the knife, I almost have this guy's staff arm attached. Why didn't that trigger the bot? Blood for the Blood God, that is the question. Oh, there we go. It was just a little bit slow. There we go. Blood for the Blood God has triggered the bot, so you've got the link if you want to come join us. Have a little bit of Discord fun. Whilst we paint some more brass, shall we? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. On goes the brass. No, that's not the one I was aiming for. I mean, it still needs to be brass, but that's clearly doing this canister first. sleepy brain, no make sense. It's always interesting when you get to this point of the stream and the chat becomes ever so quiet because people are thoroughly into whatever they're working on now, which is nice. I hope you are all enjoying whatever you are working on. If you need me, I'm right here. Oh, Requiem is currently going through the difficult decision of which mini to work on next. Needs to bring the rest of their army up to the progress of the neophytes. Ooh, difficult choice, Amita! Good to see you, Amita. This is the mini you get when a Khorne juggernaut makes love to a Baneblade. That's it. The big boy, the Lord of Skulls. How are you, Amita? What have you been working on, my friend? Working on this ravioli. Lovely jubbly. Blood God's trying to mock up pots without putty. Okay. When you need the third set of fingers, that's it. Why no putty? All of them. Yeah, baby. Here we go. Pick slide. Yeah, I'm sure I know those drums from somewhere. Some sort of educational research material, I think. Something highbrow. Brainstorming on Mordheim Warband. Decision paralysis. Well, if any of us can help with your decision making, let us know. If not, a dice. Always a good way to make a decision.
Wiggly, 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 wiggle.
There you go. Wiggle. Wiggle the toes. Wiggly wiggle. Wiggle extreme. From Vintage Sheep. I'm going to put a price on those sounds so you can't spam them. Back tomorrow, I can paint my figure. Nice. Yeah, see you on tomorrow's members only stream, Vintage. Thank you for being here, buddy.
Hey, oh, we got a new subscriber,
baby. Dekai, good to see you. Thank you for subscribe. Dekai, thank you for the subscribe. Oh yeah, baby, let's go. How are you, Dekai? What brings you to the channel? Are you a collector of the plastic? A fan of the miniatures? Something about make it meme? Yeah, a bit of that. We'll give that a bit of a go. Lots of people have lots of ideas, so it should be a nice little stream tomorrow. With a bit of luck. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. All over the rinsing sound. All over the rinsing sound. Only at 14 likes, people. Yeah, if you want to shove a thumbs up, that'd be awesome. I can't be bothered with any more boxes. I'm exhausted in bed. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum, bum, ba-da. Oh, I just got stabbed by this miniature again. It's very stabby, this boy. Wants the blood for the blood god, that is very true. You seem shocked, that's it. You paint the spikiest plastic, you're going to get spiked, right? Wonder if I'm going to wake up at 5 AM to let the dog out for a wee. Yeah. Vintage is using blood for the blood god. Ah, nice. What are you using that for, Vintage? Look at my repulsor, it's bloody as hell. Ah, okay. Nice. Yeah, I don't always remember. There must be like 100 minis a month posted in the Discord. Probably more. Maybe 200. Actually, probably more than that if you think about it. Each YouTube short has about 15, 16 minis in, and I upload 3 of those a week, so that's 45, 50 minis a week. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da. Plasma gun, that's a random outburst pouncing. What are you talking about, Willis? Miros gonna head off. Well, great to see you, Miros. And if you want to come tomorrow, you'd be more than welcome as a member of the stream. Good to see you. Have a great rest of your day, my friend. Yeah, the mini of the month this month is one of the Kill Team minis, right? From memory. Which I thought was a little bit random. Dum 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 dum. I want to start getting him for a variety of models to practice techniques on. Yeah, really good idea, Requiem. Very good idea. You can have a shelf of single minis. Could look pretty cool. Keep things fresh instead of always painting black armoured dudes, yeah. Yeah, keep things fresh. Very nice. Fresher than Colgate. Ba ba da da. There is so much freaking trim on this, but I was literally just thinking that. It never ends. I'm going to run out of paint before I run out of trim, that's for sure. But we keep going. For the Lord of Skulls is precious. What I could do is like, you know, I said I was going to do a tabletop tear-ups where we have one unit for another unit. I might do some boss fights where I have one unit versus the Lord of Skulls, and then we can have a like a league table of which units did the most damage. Bit like Top Gear's reasonably priced car. We can have a little league table of which units can do the most damage to the boss, Lord of Skulls. Tabletop tear-ups. That's what I'm calling it. Once again, thinking out loud. Any thoughts on suggestions? Let me know. Ba-dum, ba-dum, dum, 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 dum. That's fun, just single models, shoot and fight. Sick idea. Yeah, thanks guys. Just thought of it then. That could be quite cool, right? Set this guy up as the boss. Spin the wheel, find a unit, put the unit against it and see who can do what. Yeah. That could be quite cool, I think. What I tried to think is, would I like to watch that? And yeah, I probably would. So that is going to be a project that I give a bit of attention to. Although it kind of means I should get this guy finished though, right? Or at least every bit of the model having a bit of paint would be good. But we will see, we'll see. See how we get on. See how we get on. Rome weren't built in a day, was it? Manhandling him at the minute, trying to find all the angles to get all the paint. If ever there was a call for huge amounts of sub-assembly, this would be it. Good God. Bum, bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, still warm even now. 20 past 8 in the UK. I'm still sweating. Still a bit sweaty. Bum 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 bum. Good grief, he's a monster! Yeah, exactly. 505 points. Toughness 13. 24 wounds. That's it. How many units do I have that could take wounds from him? That's the question. Who? Olmaph? Yeah, I'm a unit as well, my friends. However, this guy, the Lord of Schools, is a big boy. Yeah, you sweaty Betty, for sure. I'm going to put the aircon back on. Too hot? Too spicy? Hot, hot. Man, toughness 20, baby. Although I am also hazardous with deadly demise. Blood God is on a headhunt. One thing I don't have plenty of is Chaos Marine heads. Leftovers could be anywhere. I've got quite a few Chaos Marine heads. You tend to get a good choice. Just bring a Titan, it'll be fine. Well, I'm doing boss fights, so I'm going to have units fighting the Lord of Skulls. See if they can take even a single wound from him. Should be fun. Lore-wise, one Black Templar would simply say, "You ain't shit, and I don't believe in you." They have so much faith that it would just poof out of existence. Well, we can try that. Maybe I'll paint something up as a Black Templar and see what we can achieve. But then, theoretically, orcs have the same belief system, right? They achieve because they believe. Praise be to Gork and Mork. If enough orcs get together, they can do the same thing. Well, we'll test out the orcs, definitely, because I've got plenty of them. I'm quite peckish. A little bit in the region of hungry. I mean, this happens at the end of every stream. I start to get more and more hungry. Can't quite get into that nook. Oh. Painted the chain a little bit gold, which is fine. We'll paint silver over the top of that. We're getting there. We're getting there with the breasts. We are getting there. A theory that the Emperor is only so big because orcs believe it. Yeah, there's a theory that he's only alive because orcs believe it, right? Space Marine is stronger because big Humi. Omi's big. Primarch is stronger because even bigger Umi. Therefore, Emperor must be biggest Umi. Unclean One versus Lord of Skulls. That could be interesting, right? Yeah, what I'll do is I'll list out all my minis and spin a wheel, and we'll have a little bit of tabletop tear up, shall we? Morty, yeah, that's another unit I've got. Yeah, so because it's a boss fight, every unit I pit against it, I will give a chance to shoot, followed by a chance to melee. We'll see how we get on. We will see. Could be good. We'll have a nice little leaderboard on the go. Nice little series for my YouTube Shorts, maybe even some full-length stuff. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? It's exciting. How many wounds does the Lord of Skulls have? Yeah, the Lord of Skulls. It's got 24 wounds, right? 24, quite a lot. So I don't expect that anyone will kill him, but we can certainly see how many wounds we can take off and make a little league table. Roberta Girlyman versus Lord of Schools. Yeah, we've got that model as well. Hellbrex solos, easy peasy. A Tau Hammerhead could theoretically one-shot him. How does that happen? Have I got a Hammerhead? I forget what all the different fish-related Tau names are. I've got a Piranha, but that's a tiny boy. I've got a fairly reasonably sized Tau ship, but I don't know what it's called. Check your camera. Oh no, what's happened? Oh, it's all gone wonky. You can see my legs as well. Ah yeah, wiggly wiggly, wiggly wiggly. How's this happened? More gaffer tape required. Yeah, I'll have to get this fixed for tomorrow or next week, because this doesn't usually happen. I don't usually have a problem with droop, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Thank you for letting me know. Back on. We're back on the right way round. Hammerhead is the tank with the railgun. So the railgun go boom. So now I need to buy a Hammerhead just to see if I can blow up the Lord of Skulls. BG's Reaver could knock it down. I don't own a Reaver. I'm just thinking of all the models I have. I don't think any of them will destroy it. But it'll be interesting to see. I mean, we might get some very lucky dice rolls. Who knows? Tyrannofex or Norn. I've got both those models, although I haven't built the Norn yet, but I've got a Tyrannofex we can try and smash it up with. Because that's the thing, I'm going to shoot it and then melee. So you never know what could happen. Blood God, it's my new series I'm going to do. Tabletop tear-ups. Have you not been listening? You got one on each side of your head. I'm a little disappointed now I know it's his leg. Third leg, baby. Thought we were getting a free show. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Might I add, the odds of a Hammerhead killing it with its range stuff is incredibly slim. D6 plus X weapons, that's it. Hey, Major Havoc back into Twitch. Tactically flashing his legs to promote his Only Man's content, that's it. Blood for the Blood God, baby! Myth, how are you? Good to have you here. Which Chaos God do you think is most capable of winning the great game? Well, in my heart, Myth, it would go in the following order. Khorne, Nurgle, the other two. How about you, Myth? Thanks for getting involved in the chat. Thank you for being here. Which Chaos Gods do you think would thrive? Which are your favourite? You seem like a bit of a heretic to me. We like that around here. This place seems to be infected with Slaanesh. Yeah, bouncing's very Slaanesh. He is a Hedonite. Digga-digga-dum. Digga-digga-dum. Ah, yeah, Requiem is a Black Templar player, so not a big fan of the heresy. We've got Higzilla in here as well. Good to see you, Higzilla. Are you a fan of the plastic, my friend? What flavour plastic do you collect, Higzilla? I have no idea what you could possibly mean. They all require human emotions. I don't see Slanesh or Zinch winning. Nurgle needs things to infect, and Khorne just needs violence, which can come from anywhere. Everyone think heretical thoughts for the Templar boys. Yeah, good to see a few new people in the chat again. Always appreciate it when the people turn up and get involved. If you want to get involved in the Discord, just type !Discord in the chat. You can come have a look around, share some of your minis. I may even put some of your minis in a future YouTube short, or even on Olmaph.com. Show my appreciation for your submissions. Bum 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 bum. Psychow! All the Chaos Gods need continuous action except one, and precisely because he is stagnant, he will win. And that is Nurgle. I like it, Psychow. I'm happy for Nurgle to win, my second favourite Chaos God. Death to the false Emperor! Myth. Honestly, Papa Nurgle, Khorne, Zinch and Slanesh. Until the Cracked World Eldari perfect their Death God at least. So, do you collect the plastic then, Myth? You seem well versed on the lore, I like that. What about the plastic? Have you managed to convert your human monies into plastics? Very evil, very nice. None of them can win, their existence is heresy. Requiem, the choir boy himself. Nurgle, yes, baby. Higzilla, Blood Angel. Sons of the Phoenix, look at this. So am I heresy or not? Only Gilliman knows, that's it. I have a pile of opportunity taller than you are. Oh, well, I like to hear that. So what's next on the list, Higzilla? What is the next thing you'll be taking a paintbrush to? Isn't there a theory that Biggie is also a Chaos God? In that case, he will be the winner. Yeah. Lazy, lazy Emperor sitting on his throne. Once he wakes up, it's over for all four false gods. The only thing the Emperor's good for is parking wherever he likes. I do, although the temptation was stronger before I went to uni. Unfortunately, I can't transport all of my painting and armies to such a small uni room. Ah, you in the UK? Which uni did you go for? What's the plan? What are we doing at uni? If you want to live vicariously through us, you're more than welcome in the Discord. There's plenty to see and get involved with in there. !Discord in the chat, you'll get a link. Come and say hello, hi, and have a good time. If not, we stream every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. 6 till 9 UK time. Plenty of people having plenty of fun. His own people can't figure it out, that's it. Blasphemy! Painting some Battletech and Baron's War models currently. Awesome, dude. Be really good to see those in the Discord if you fancy sharing. What was the first model you ever got, Hig? Mr. Zilla? With all these new releases in Games Workshop, I have to wait. Yeah, the FOMO tactics deployed with great success. Big E wakes up, and we find out he's only 4'5". The Inquisition is calling. First model Higzilla ever got was a Citadel Cleric from 1984. Ooh-wee. That is an old model. You have been collecting for quite some time. Either that or like your dad gave it you. I've got some 1994 models, but you have beat me by a whole decade, my friend. And are you able to declare a favourite model? Or is that like choosing a favourite child? Plymouth to be a physio. Awesome. Yeah, that sounds very nice. All the way down the bottom of the country. Once I get some more human monies, it will be building Iron Warriors and White Scars. Return of the Khan for the White Scars. What do you reckon? Return of the Khan on his bike. Return of the Khan. Vroom, vroom. You bought it brand new. I am old, aren't we all? But yeah, I've got some second edition boxes, brand new and sealed, on the shelves behind me. And because they're from 1994, I said I'm not opening them till we get 1,994 subscribers. So maybe at some point before the end of the year, maybe next year, I'm sure by hook or by crook we'll get there. We've very recently achieved 1,000 subs, which I'm very proud of. And we've got some very cool people around here, which is very nice. How about you, Myth? What was the first model you ever bought? Thank you both for getting involved with the stream. New people! One of us. If you wouldn't mind pressing the thumbs up button, that's super helpful. That helps us find more new people. And as I say, the Discord is there if you want it. Maybe go check out olmaph.com. So Myth thinks that Games Workshop is going to cook up some weird plot, probably involving more lore dumps about the Webway before the Blessed Khan returns. Let's hope so. We've only just had a return, so I think maybe 12th edition before Khan returns. What do you reckon? Sooner or later? Favourite model is the old Metal Killer cans. Ah, nice. My friend had painted up as Rastafarian, complete with dread sticking out the hatch. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. I do like that. I like the creativity. Hey, we accept all sorts of models around here. We've got some Trench Crusaders. We've got some collectors of aeroplanes. We had an Airbus posted in the Discord not long ago. So yeah, if you've got a model that isn't Games Workshop, let's hear about it. I think a lot of good things model-wise are being done in 3D printing, yeah, for sure. Have you got a 3D printer, Higzilla? Guardian Easter. Zoanthropes done. Nice. You put them together, but when are you ever going to paint them? That's the question. Where are they going to find themselves on the long list of painting to be done? Guardian Easter, off to bed. Have a good sleep. Thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your week, my friend. Bum 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 bum. Whoa, look at this. Higzilla has several 3D printers. Okay, interesting. Couple of resin, several FDM. Higzilla is a print farmer. Pass it on. Whereabouts on this planet are you then, Higzilla? What's the most useful thing you have ever 3D printed? Have you ever done any useful prints for around the house or maybe in your car? Or is it solely hobbying only for the Higzilla printers? First model is also my rarest and probably favourite, just because it's what got me into it, which was the Heresy Custodes Dreadnought. Yes, that led to a full Custodes army. Expensive. Nice. Nice work, dude. It would be very cool to see it in the Discord if you've got any pictures you want to share. What made you decide that that was the first model that you wanted to get? What made you look at the chunky golden boy and think, yes, that is for me? Bouncing. 3 Blood Bowl teams now built. Awesome work, Bouncing Swords. Are you going to have a little bit of a game of Blood Bowl at some point? Is that the plan? Are you and the lad going to have a little bit of a Blood Bowl tournament? Texas! Well, howdy. Good to have you here. Appreciate it. Everything's bigger in Texas, including the size of the print farms, as proved by Higzilla. And probably the plastic collection is bigger in Texas, right? If you've been collecting for, what, 40 years? Whew. I bet you've got some incredible lists. Hey, neatly trimmed. Posting the Eldari. Looking very clean in the Discord. I like the look of that. Nice work. Although Neatly Trimmed isn't in the chat, but he is in the Discord. He's just posted some very clean Eldari if you want to go check it out. According to my wife, too much. Ah, here he is, Neatly Trimmed. Yo, yo. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Tunes in with 10 minutes of the stream left to go. Better late than never, right? Better late than never. You've clearly been enjoying the Eldari work. What are they? Swooping Hawks? Is that what they're called? I don't collect Eldari, so I'm not massively familiar with them. Eventually a friend got the second season box. Yeah, I saw the second season box reduced in my local gaming store a couple of months ago. Wanted to play it, so hopefully learn with him soon. Ah, that's going to be awesome, man. Swooping Hawks, nice. Yeah, they look ever so clean, mate. Done a nice job with those. GG. We've put loads of brass on this guy today. I'm all brassed out. So much brass. We've already covered like half of the model in paint as well. I think next time I do it, I'll probably get the silver out. Start putting some silver on. But it's been fun. It's been nice painting it up. Maybe I'll put some brass on the weapon actually, on his big axe. Yeah, let's trim up some bronze on the weapon. Why not? Still got 10 minutes or so of the stream, so clearly I wasn't very careful with where I was dragging the paintbrush. We got a bit of bronze brass there. We got a little bit of what looks like pink there, and there's no pink on this model, so I don't know how that got there. B for the BG sorcerer dudes together before the stream ended. Nice work, dude. Now you just got to make a staff. Yes, sir. Bouncing. Thinking of either the third season Blood Bowl box or the new Old World box. That new Old World box does look ever so good, man. In and out my desk, just being covered so I couldn't type. Yeah, no worries, neatly. Always good to have you here. Good to see the stuff in the Discord. It's looking real good, brother. Yeah, thank you, sir. It's just taking lots of time. But Rome wasn't built in a day. My friend at school gave me Master of Mankind when I was in sixth form, and I just fell into it, really. Ah, awesome. That's pretty cool. That's a good friend to have. A friend in need is a friend indeed, but a friend with Warhammer is better. Still got Armageddon to do. Bouncing. Your list of to-do is getting out of control, my friend. You need to go to Plastic Addicts Anonymous, I think. Bum, bum, bum. Bum. So how are you getting on at uni then, Myth? And what kind of physio do you want to be doing when you leave? Have you thought that far ahead yet? I don't have a problem. I have it all under control. Plastic! Give me all the plastic. I can stop whenever I like. Bum bum. Did a placement for 6 weeks in major trauma, ED stroke. So interested in that. Yeah, my other half is an occupational therapist that works with stroke patients. Also pulled to spinal cord injuries. Ah, okay. Options currently open then, which is not a bad place to be, right? And what events have you been going to at the uni? Has there been any bands on or silent disco or anything like that? So I've painted that side of the X. Now on to the other one. It's a bit like the Helldrake when I painted all of the top of the Helldrake and then flipped it upside down and had to start over again. Bum, 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 bum. I just realised even my Stream Deck has now got gold paint, brass paint on it. I must flail this paintbrush around like there's no tomorrow. Usually I'm busy with rowing and climbing. Nice. I bet this guy's got the upper body strength of a Lord of Skulls. Although a lot of climbing is done with the legs, is it? I don't know. I've not been climbing for probably 15 years. Yeah, rowing and climbing, nice. Up the land and across the sea. Myth VIV. And I don't think I've ever been rowing per se. I've been kayaking. It's about as close as I've come to rowing, I believe. Dum 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 dum. Pretty much, basically tensions between points when climbing rather than pulling yourself up necessarily. Okay, nice. Nice. Well, we're pretty much finished with this brass. So, whilst we wrap up, has anybody got a thought for the day? A takeaway for the stream? Yeah, usually the streams used to overrun quite a lot for those that are new. But I currently have a 3-week-old child, so 6 till 9 UK time is when we stream now, and we're fairly strict about it at the minute. But I'm sure we'll get a little bit more time at some point in the future. Dun, 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 dun. Chinese! Lovely outburst from Neatly Trim. Is that what you are eating? I had a Chinese at the weekend. I had some salt and pepper chips with some sweet and sour king prawn bowls. Mustache, gotta get a few papers done tonight. Well, good luck, have fun, hope it goes well, Myth. Thank you for being here. Don't have social media or Discord, so I won't be able to hang out there, but I'll check in on your next stream. Awesome, Myth. Yeah, I don't have social media either, no Facebook or any of that nonsense. Looks great, Khan would be proud. Yeah, we painted Khan the Betrayer last week on the stream. Even prouder with blood and guts over it. Awesome to meet you, Myth. Thanks for being here. And hopefully, we'll see you next week. Have a great rest of your week, my friend. Right, I think I'm done for brass today. I don't want to see any more brass paint for quite some time now. So, let's wrap it up, my friends. Let's wrap it up. Wrap it up, wrap it in. Let me begin. Don't battle me, that's a sin. So, we got a load of brass on this guy today. Celebrate 1,000 subs. We're doing a little bit of the Lord of Schools. We have had some fantastic interaction as well. Okay, we got Black Sigil gifting out memberships left, right and centre. Requiem signing up as a sub on Twitch. Patrick signing up again as a member. Miros as a member. Psycow as a member. CDs giving 1,500 bits. And a variety of subscribers to the YouTube channel as well. Thank you all. It is very much appreciated. It's a good laugh. It's great to be here. It's pretty uplifting. If I come in here having had a bad day, I always feel better at the end. So thank you very much for that. It is a great service you are doing to the world. We've got a very nice Discord. Lots going on in there. I need to put together some more of the Discord community videos. So if you want a mini of yours to be featured in that, drop it in the Discord. I'll download them all between now and the end of the week. Chuck them on the website as well. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed yourselves. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see the members that want to turn up tomorrow in the members only stream. Have a great rest of your week. And I'll see you all soon.
Hey, oh, we got a new subscriber, baby. New subscriber, baby. Miss VIP, baby. Miss VIP, baby. All the way from down south at the University of Plymouth. Awesome stuff. Appreciate that. Right, guys. I thought I'd wrapped it up nicely, and then I had to do a little trip through the warp to celebrate the new sub. He's waving.